But the one that for years now I've heard Terry play a real sort of Doc Watson version of the Tennessee Stud.
I remember Country Joe McDonald doing that. Tonight I'm singing just for you. Yeah. There's a few versions of that.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard Terry and your version.
Well, what we did was for the B-side we did the ethnic version where Terry just sang it with the guitar, and for the A-side this is just a demo of it which we did at an RTA, but like what we tried to do was combine a rock version, a bit like what we did with Whiskey in the Jar, but like 10 years on sort of thing, you know.
I think it's about time Terry got the recognition he deserves anyway.
Yeah, definitely, you know. Well, I think this will show a different side to Terry Woods, you know. Like, I think now's the time he's really going to come into his own. And this is it starts off with the ethnic sort of feel, and then you can hear my influences with the power of the thundering guitars.
Looking forward to that.
Back about 1825, I left Tennessee very much alive. I never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee Stud. Yeah, the Tennessee Stud, he was long and lean. The color of the sun in his eyes was green. Yeah, the nerve and here the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud.
Well, I got in a fight with my sweetheart's pa, and a brother, he was a bad outlaw. I sent her a letter with my Uncle Bud, and I rode away on the Tennessee Stud. The Tennessee Stud, he was a long and lean, the color of the sun in his eyes was green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. I rode down through no man's land till I crossed the river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse against a Spaniard's coat till I got me at the first silver and gold. Now me and that Spaniard, we could not agree, and I got in a fight over Tennessee. So I pulled my gun and he fell with a thud, and I rode away on that Tennessee Stud. Tennessee Stud, he was a long and lean, the color of the sun in his eyes was green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. Well, I rode on back through no man's land, across that river called the Rio Grande. I got me the girl with the golden hair, and she was a-riding on the Tennessee mare. Syrup to syrup, side by side, over the mountains and the valleys wide. I got me the girl with the golden hair, and the Tennessee Stud, he got a Tennessee man. The Tennessee Stud, he was a long and lean, the color of the sun and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. The Tennessee Stud, he was a long and lean, the color of the sun and his eyes was green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. There never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. No, there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud.
That verse version of it, Tennessee Stud there.
Yeah, we knocked that out in a day, you know, like, I mean, RTA shows you, like, it's great that Ian sort of lets bands in play live. I mean, the more Irish bands that get in there and do sessions, you know, the more they can be heard on radio programs like yourself and Dave and stuff, you know, so I'm all for it, you know.
What are we going to have next in the Way Music show?
Well, you know, I met a lot of Lizzie supporters all during the week saying, are you going to play a lot of the album? So I figure I should play, without giving away all the album, about 3 more tracks from the Lizzie album. So get your cassettes on, boys, because here's 3 tracks. It's going to start off with Genocide, The Killing of the Buffalo, which is my favourite track.
And you have the lyrics this time.
Yeah, the lyrics are going to be on the album. I learned that
idea.
from the solo album, that you should put the lyrics in the inner sleeve. And then it's going to go into the slowest track on the album, which is Didn't I, which is a love song for the missus. Sorry about that, lads, I have to do them. And then a track called Hey You Got It Made, which is basically about leaving Dublin for the big smoke to make it, you know.
You wrote another beautiful song called Dublin, in fact, which I played in the show the other night as well. It was a nice song, wasn't it?
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah. Well, there'll be 3 in a row. There'll be a slight gap.
Which means, really, that
we're
going to go off for a bevy, you know.
Yeah. But there'll be a couple of seconds between the tracks, so don't turn off the radio. Nothing's happened. We're still here, so enjoying
we're
yourselves.
Well,
all right. 3 from Thin Lizzy in a row.